sleepless nights, losing ground, I'm reaching for you.
Hello, everybody. I am here today. This is Steve Abbott, Executive Director of Cincinnati Cancer Advisors. I'm here today with Philip Myers of Philip Myers Music, and we wanted to tell you about a really special event that we're going to have on August 12th. It's going to be a kickoff event for the Western and Southern Open, which will begin play the next day on the 13th. But this is going to be a really amazing thing, and so we're calling it the Cancer Journey Experience, and that's because we're going to do a show that is going to rely heavily on the Journey songbook, which everybody loves, from age 16 to 60. Probably, I'm 60. So
everybody
more
loves
than that,
Journey,
yeah.
Journey music.
Exactly. And so we wanted to have Philip here today to talk about kind of how that show goes. So we're going to bring in a gentleman named Kevin Chalfant. Mm-hmm. So if you can talk a little bit about Kevin and his connection to Journey at one point in time and why this is really such a special thing, it would be great.
Steve, first off, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
We're
no
looking forward to this that night together. It's going to be on August 12th.
Yep.
It's really the kickoff for the Western Southern Tennis Tournament. It's the first annual kickoff concert, and we're doing it at the Taft Theatre. And so a little bit about the concert itself. So the music of Journey, the 80s. A lot of people would argue maybe the greatest decade of music ever. For me, I say the 70s, but I do love the early part of the 80s as well. But we're bringing in a guy who was the first stand-in for Steve Perry when Steve made a decision to leave the band Journey. Okay. And they made one phone call. That's all they had to make because they knew exactly who they were looking for. And they brought in a guy by the name of Kevin Chalfant. And Kevin was the stand-in for Steve Perry in the early years when Steve left the band. And so he's coming here on August 12th, going to be an evening of Journey music, also throwing in a lot of 80s songs like Van Halen and Led Zeppelin and Toto and some other things like that my band will be performing. And so we're going to back Kevin up, 90-minute show, high energy. We're going to pack the place, and it's for a great cause, and I know you're going to talk a little bit about that, but we're just honored to be a part of it, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. No, we really appreciate you guys making this happen for us. So what Philip's referring to is Cincinnati Cancer Advisors. So we provide free platinum level consultative oncology services. So we kind of started out pretty much as a second opinion oncology practice, but we continue to grow. We've added some financial navigation services. We've now added genetic counseling to what we do. And so we're always kind of looking for that kind of next gap in helping cancer patients out where maybe the traditional hospital systems aren't well equipped to do that. So we continue to grow and evolve and add people. We've grown from 3 people when I started. We now have 14. So we're still small, but we've grown quite a bit in 2 years. So, but we rely heavily on these types of events because this is all private funding. So patients never charged. We don't charge their insurance company. We don't really want insurance companies in the way of patient care because that doesn't always go well. And events like this really enable us to be able to do that. So to be able to come out, have fun. And by the way, I have to point out, it's going to be at Taft Theatre. It's going to be inside. So for people that go to the tournament in mid-August that know this, they may appreciate the air conditioning that night.
That's exactly right. and a cool venue, too, for music. It really is.
It really is. So, but we'll have fun. The set list already sounds amazing. And like you said, it's a full-length show. It's you go to a rock concert these days, you're gonna see the band for 90 minutes, and that's about it usually. So unless you see Springsteen.
There you go. It's 3 hours, right?
Exactly, 3+. So anyway, folks, we're going to have a ticket link available here shortly, and that'll be on social media. Again, August 12th, there'll be sponsorships available, the VIP seating, and then more kind of regular seating like you would do for any Taft event. But we'll have that out soon. Philip, thanks again for coming out today.
Honored to be a part of it. Really looking forward to a great show and for a great cause.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Steve.
All right, thanks, everybody.